So the plant that I'll be focusing on is the Fiddle Leaf Fig. The scientific term for it is the Ficus lyrata. The plant room is located in ISHS 216. This is where the plant can be found. As you can see, it has very large leaves, and that is one thing that the plant is known for. It's very large leaves. It is a house plant, usually, and they can also grow to various sizes when grown indoors. They can also grow outside. This is where the most resources are allocated towards the fiddle leaf fig tree, and so they can grow to much bigger sizes when they are outside. So here's the picture of the fiddle leaf fig plant in the plant room. The fiddle leaf fig plant, like I said, is known for its leaves. Something else that the fiddle leaf fig plant is known for is its fruit. It can grow fruit only if it is outside. This is because it has to be pollinated by wasps in order to bear fruit. Here is the diagram for the pollination cycle of a wasp. Here is a close-up of the fruit that is grown on the fiddle leaf fig plant. It is not toxic to humans, but it's not the most desirable fruit. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's very dry, very tart, and it can actually kind of dry your mouth out a little bit compared to regular figs that are used in desserts. So here we're just going to take a closer look at the pollination cycle for wasps. Now when it comes to the pollination cycle is very complex, so it's not just a wasp landing on a flower, pollinating a flower, and then moving on, kind of like a bumblebee. This is why you can't grow fiddle leaf figs from the seeds, because the fruit needs to be pollinated by the wasps. The flower clusters act as the ovaries of the fruit, which must be pollinated by the wasp. Fruit actually contains both male and female flowers. So when the fruit begins to mature, the female wasp enters the fruit through a small opening to lay her eggs, which then allows the plant to be pollinated by the fig wasps. The female wasp inserts the flower with a chemical which allows the fruit to ripen and provide food for her offspring. After the female lays her eggs, she dies. Then the eggs will hatch, and the offspring will then mate with one another, and the male wasps, they chew the pathways out of the fruit for the females to go and lay their eggs in another fiddle leaf fig fruit, so the cycle kind of continues itself. And then the males die after they create the pathways, and then the pregnant females then leave, and the cycle starts all over again. And this is how the fiddle leaf fig fruit is ripened. The fruit has to be ripened by the female wasp so that they can have food for their offspring.